Hi besties, I've come out here to brave the snowy weather just so I can show some of my friends in America just how beautiful it is in my garden at the minute. Oh, I hope you can see this snow because it's really falling. It's very beautiful. I've got on, I'll turn my cape round, I don't know, but I've got my winter coat on. Hi, I'm all wrapped up warm. The only thing I have not got on is my gloves because I couldn't handle the camera at the same time. But it is so lovely out here. Even it's like icing on a cake, look. I don't know why, but it always makes me think of Christmas when there's snow around. When I was little, we had a lot of snowy Christmases. Not so much now. I always remember thinking of Santa Claus, Father Christmas, whatever you like to call him, on his sleigh. And it was always lovely, the thought. I love it how fresh and clean everything looks with a smuttering of snow upon it. It's always so beautiful. But then sadly, when it melts, everything looks slushy and dirty and not at all nice. Back towards the house, look, there's the snow falling. Oh, it's so lovely out here. It's fresh. Even though my lungs don't like it too cold, this is fresh and exciting. Even the snow, it tastes good in the air. It's really weird to explain. It's lovely. It's not deep enough that it gets over the tops of your shoes, which is pleasant because you can walk without having to worry about it, which is really nice. But all the little corners, look, the chairs, the garden chairs, all covered, just covered. Oh look, the little flowers are trying to come through. Oh, it's okay, little flowers. Are they crocuses, would one imagine? I'm not entirely sure. I didn't plant them, hubby did. All the trees. I dread to think what he's got in here, I'm telling you now. Some of these I recognise, but I am not a Percy Thrower type person. For anybody who doesn't know, Percy Thrower was one of the original television gardeners, long before the people that we've had recently. He was on and he's like the potting shed or whatever, and he would show you how to look after your vegetables and some of your plants. I mean, today it seems to be more plants, doesn't it? You know, for the garden, not so much the vegetable patch as it used to be. But oh, it is lovely out here, peeps. It really is lovely. I was thinking today, I was laying in bed and I was thinking about what I could chat to you about, and I thought, do you know what I think? Excuse me, just cleaning. It's probably gone even more hazy now, but I could see that there was snow on it, so that was my finger. Sorry, giant finger. I thought if I had to do an art installation, I thought I would get a box and I would cover it with a newspaper. The newspaper would have to be relevant to me, so 1961 when I was born, or the day Elvis Presley died, or something like that was relevant to me. And inside of that box, I would put things that were relevant to my daily life. Silly things like tea bags. I'm an avid tea drinker. Books. We all know I love a good mystery and a good book. Obviously a very tiny reborn doll because they're very important to me. Wool and crochet hooks, maybe a pattern or two. And I was thinking of the other things that would go in there so that when anyone saw it they could say, do you know what? Yep, that's Kim. A miniature computer, because I love my computer and my computer games, which I go on daily, I might add. Pictures of my family. All that kind of thing. And I was wondering, if you had to do a box, an art installation of some type, it doesn't have to be a box, it could be anything, it could be a wall with pictures, what would you choose to do? What would you choose as your art topic that would show you as a person, who you are? Could you do that in an art? Would it be a painting or a tapestry, a cross stitch? What would it be? What would you do? Mine would be the box. One, it's easy, and two, because I thought of it when I was laying in bed this morning. I'm really funny. I was really daydreaming about it, really deeply thinking about from when I was young? What would go in the box from when I was young? I had a toy monkey and his name was Jacko, and I loved him. No longer around. He got so threadbare, he ended up living in the attic, and sadly got thrown away a long time ago. All sorts of things like that through my life. Obviously the wristbands I had when I went in to have the children. It'd have to be an enormous box. But yeah, so many things. So what do you lot think? What would you do? Would you make a statue? What about a statue? Something that tells who you are. Anybody who's never met you before could look at this, whatever it is, and say, that's so-and-so, that's Joy, that's Sue, that's Deirdre, that's Suzanne, that's Holly. Just by looking at it and knowing that it's you. Those people that I spoke of, obviously people that I watch, but I know there's many, many more out there who are my besties and who are wonderful. And oh yeah, thank you so much for your subs. I really don't think you realise how important it is to me that I get my point across to you people, that I'm seen and heard, and I'm not just anyone, that I'm Kim. I'm not just mum, not just grandma, I am Kim, and that's wonderful. And I love to talk to all of you, and I will answer you if anyone asks me a question, very truthful and very open. And if it isn't too personal, of course I'll answer you. Well, anyway, my darlings, I'm getting a little bit chilly here. My hands are beginning to seize up, and it's very hard holding the camera. But let's have just one quiet moment of just looking at the snow. So wonderful. Anyway, my darlings, it's going to be kisses from me to all my besties, and bye. See you soon. Love you to the moon.